Hello everyone, and welcome to our presentation about the Fourth Industrial Revolution and its effects on leadership and management. The Fourth Industrial Revolution defines a world where people are moving between the digital waves and the reality of online existence with the use of connected technology in managing their lives. As coined by Klaus Schwab, the initiator and the executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, the Fourth Industrial Revolution is considered by the speed and changes in leadership techniques to help in adapting to the changes in ages. There have been main characteristics of the Industrial Revolution for the period between 1760 to 2000, where people experienced first to the Third Industrial Revolution. As indicated in this table, the Fourth Industrial Revolution started between 2000 to 2010 and is constructed on the Third Revolution. The digital uprising has been taking place since the mid of last century. The Fourth Industrial Revolution revolving around an exponential rather than a linear pace. Therefore, in simple terms, the Fourth Industrial Revolution is a way of describing the blurring of the boundaries between the physical and digital worlds. It can also be described as a fusion of advancement in artificial intelligence, the robotic, the Internet of Things, 3D printing, and genetic engineering, among other technologies. The innovations in the technological world are what have prompted and facilitate faster advancement in the world's technology. The revolution has created opportunities as well as challenges in equal measure. The need to redefine strategies by the leaders and managers in the organizations is necessary to help in adapting to the changes in nature and events. Progresses of the advancing technology in the organizations is not a smooth or a straightforward process. It's still one that requires input in the leaps like Mary Bra, the CEO of the General Motors, is our example here. Being a leader and manager in one of the leading automobile industries, Mary Bra is a real example of a leader who has since embraced the Fourth Industrial Revolution to promote the manufacturing and production of more effective, environmentally friendly, harmless, and smarter cars. Being an innovator 4G wireless connectivity field, General Motors has promoted the Fourth Industrial Revolution in its operations, creating opportunities and motivating its leadership in various ways to sustain its competitive advantages in the market. Mary Bra also has been ranked the second most powerful woman on 2018 in Fortune magazine. The Fourth Industrial Revolution has had several effects on leadership and management approaches in different firms in the contemporary world. The rise in the use of advanced technology has initiated faster delivery of services, making the leadership and management of different firms adapting strategies and approaching aimed at achieving value in the operations in the firm. The leadership and management often present a change agenda in the firm. The strategy positioning of the firm is also initiated by the changes in technology in the firm. Therefore, among the impacts of the Fourth Industrial Revolution on leadership and the management, approaches including creating opportunities and challenges will be discussed in the next slide. Leadership and management are viewed as a process of influence that attributes to the achievement of a given objective in a social factor organization. Consistent changes in technology, especially in the Fourth Industrial Revolution era, has changed the scope of leadership and management styles. For instance, leadership style can change upon the introduction of technologies with leaders and managers opting to deploy strategies of balancing the technological advancement in the organization as well as maintaining the remaining labor force in the firm. According to studies, leadership challenges and opportunities peculiar to the Fourth Industrial Revolution brings leaders and managers inability to live change, the innovation of culture, and to cope with the challenges set by technology. Winnie will explain challenges with more details in her part. Influence on the change in leadership and management intelligence in the firm. The fourth industrial revolution propagates for the inclusion of entrepreneurial intelligence to increase potential realization and creation of value in organizations. This is beside the four types of intelligence, such as the contextual inspired, emotional, and physical intelligence of leaders in the fourth industrial revolution is known for propagating in leaders and managers of various firms. The revolution has impacted significantly in intelligence. It also helped to influence the behavior of the leaders overall in the organizations. Therefore, emotional intelligence is seen to be promoting the improvement of the intellectual capacity of various leaders and managers in a given setup. The fourth industrial revolution implementation have led to changes in leadership styles in many organizations since most of the services are attributed to digital ways. Therefore, the digitalization of the operations has got some effects on both management and the leadership styles. It causes an overhaul of existing structure which allows the technology to contribute to the operations in the firm. For example, leaders can struggle effectively involve themselves in the processes of adapting to changes in the global environment. The style one can take while managing a digital firm is different from the attributes he or she will consider while managing the firm still connected to analog systems of operations. I will finish my presentation with answering to this question. What is the promise of the fourth industrial revolution? Indeed, one of the most significant promises of the fourth industrial revolution is to improve the quality of life for the world's population and raise income levels. For those in first world countries who already enjoy some of the benefits of a connected world as well as in new products and services developed to take advantage of the technologies, we appreciate efficiencies and conveniences provided such as booking a flight to getting a movie recommendation and so on. Our workplaces and organizations are becoming smarter and more efficient as machines and humans start to work together. And we use connected devices to enhance our supply chains and warehouses. The technologies of the fourth industrial revolution might even help us better prepare for natural disasters and potentially also undo some of the damages wrought by previous industrial revolutions. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone, now I will talk about the challenges of the fourth industrial revolution. Although development of technology offers beneficial transformation, it also puts leadership under challenges. PwC surveys on more than 2,000 companies across 26 countries and measure how the fourth industrial revolution could impact on expectation of the business leaders. As a result, globally over 1/3 of the business leaders expect their revenue gains to exceed 20%, while 43% expect the costs reduced by more than 20% and 56% expect to increase efficiency by more than 20% over the years. It pressured leadership and management to achieve these new goals. In the following slides, we will analyze further challenges and that business leaders have been facing under this digital era. The fourth industrial revolution presents widespread access to information to stakeholders and the general public about organizational business and environmental performance. It is blamed for the concepts of toxic forms of leadership, the toxic organization-oriented citizenship behavior, and toxic person-oriented citizenship behavior. In terms of toxic form of leadership, the pressure of fourth industrial revolution to maintain the company profitable and environmental sustainability results in the toxic form of the leadership, which means business leaders ready to push their employees to difficult tasks and figure out solutions in a very short period of time. Therefore, it will negatively create organizational entropy. The organizational entropy can be under many kinds, for example, inefficiency operation at workplace or firm bankruptcy. We call the second problem is the toxic organization-oriented citizenship behavior. When a corporation wants to align its operation to achieve the proper behavior in society, instead of encouraging spontaneous goodwill of individuals, the manager wished to increase employees' workload by involving them in the duties that they are beyond the scope of the job description. It impacts the health-work balance and it causes the mental health. It generates toxic employee citizenship behavior and it overall threatens the organizational entropy. I will give one example, the Volkswagen emission scandal, to explain this problem. A group of company engineers decided to start diesel emissions tests on the cars because of the technical problem. In this case, the toxic leadership influences employee behavior. Company goal is to be the world's top-selling car maker. The leaders thereby create an organizational climate to achieve this goal. The company put enormous pressure on employees to work 24/7 on solutions to fix the issues. Under the digital era, the Volkswagen problem are quickly accessible to stakeholders and general public. And finally, the scandal consequences the company in the cost of legal fines, investor and customer backlash, loss of the future sales, and probably affect German automotive industry. On the third challenge, the toxic person-oriented citizenship behavior happens when a person in the organization try to pressure on employees to engage in the personal citizenship behavior, and it produces toxic reactions that cause them to withdraw workplace. It will diffuse a toxic organizational climate and endanger to organizational survival. I will give one more example. Ben & Jerry, an ice cream producer, on promotion to protect the Brazilian foreign rainforest, they produced a new ice cream named Forest Crunch, made from Brazilian nuts and cashews. Ben, he was the executive, committed that the company will distribute 40% of the profits to rainforest preservation groups and international environment project, and another 20% to public health and 10% to the shareholders. However, the original small cooperative nut farmers could not meet the increasing demand for the product and comply with the US health standard. So Ben and Jerry were forced to backtrack on their social responsibility claims, and this product was discontinued. And the company went bankrupt and leaving its employees redundant, and with some small local nut suppliers remain unpaid. And we can see from this example how the personal-oriented citizenship behavior impacts negatively on the company's reputation, profitability, and employees' redundancy. Besides the problems caused by oriented citizenship behavior that I mentioned above, leaderships also have to face with human resource challenges. The report shows that between 2015 and 20, the fourth industrial revolution will cause the loss of around over 7 million jobs worldwide, and 60% of which will be administration, and the creation of 2 million new job positions in the field of mathematics, computer, architecture, and engineering. So it challenges the manager to recruit for the new job roles to adapt the innovation. Leaders are questioned on how to attract and retain the professional talents. And there is already a significant shortage of digital and professional technicians, and leads to the competition between the companies that are driving to hire them. In particular, industrial company now have to compete the talents against the technical companies such as Google, Apple, and others. Moreover, constant changes in the work environment imply that workers must acquire new skills and adjust their work procedures accordingly. So it challenges the manager on how to motivate teamwork and encourage them to learn new skills to take on the new responsibilities. Finally, to adapt the rapid and unpredictable business environment changes, it urges the leadership to understand technology behind the innovation and ability to predict the long-term business and create future strategies. The fourth industrial revolution creates urgent needs to transform the traditional business models to the new digital platform business model. The system allows the business to form extended networks of interactive product user and providers, and therefore organization creates the value not only for customer but also for itself. The most successful businesses today, such as Amazon, Apple, Alibaba, and other startups like Airbnb, Uber, have proven the need that should build new business model. In order to adapt the potential challenges from the fourth industrial revolution, we will suggest the 10 type of intelligence framework, or you can say the fourth industrial revolution intelligence framework. It consists of contextual intelligence, emotional intelligence, inspired intelligence, physical intelligence, entrepreneurial intelligence, strategic intelligence, strength disciplinary intelligence, ecosystem intelligence, Socratic intelligence, and finally